Don't watch me, watch Nolazine TV. It's the best video ever and subscribe to it.
What's up, it's your boy Ray Vicks and you now watching Nolazine TV.
Alright, and so for everybody who don't know, I'm like, tell them where you from.
I'm from Southside Baton Rouge.
Right, so growing up in Southside Baton Rouge, you know, it just give us a little bit of your, upbringing.
Shit, you know, I come from a single parent home like everybody else, you know what I'm saying? In the streets, you know. I ain't gonna say everybody else, but most of the people. You know what I'm saying? We come from a single parent household, but my daddy, you know, he was always in my life. You know what I mean? He just was, you know, my mom had other kids for, you know, a couple other guys, so it was still a single parent household. She left. I mean, he left, so. But, you know, normal shit, you know, in the hood, you know how it be. Niggas fighting, niggas thugging together, niggas fucking with each other, you hear me? It's, you know, just like every other hood.
Okay. And so, and like growing up, I mean, who influenced you for us to start making music?
I ain't gonna say a certain person. You just listen to music, you know, like when you be bumping that shit and rapping that shit, you know, and you won't be like any rapper that you attracted to his music, you feel me? If his music bring you in, you gonna feel like, man, I can make music like that nigga, you feel me? Like, you just gonna start freestyle. I feel like any nigga from the street that just listen to music and you love music, you gon' freestyle, you feel me? So that's where it really started from, just listening to Cash Money, No Limit and shit like that. And shit just, you know, nigga just got influenced.
All right. And so let's take it back, you know. Actually, I'm like, what year did you start make music?
Man, I'm gonna say probably like 2005, some shit like that, like 2005. Niggas start fucking with that music and just really just going to the studio, but like probably 2008. That's why I really got serious with that shit. So I'm gonna say 2008.
And so you had like a buzz for like a long time, like while you was in jail, you know. So like, and so how was your experience on like when you first made it home and it's just like so many rappers were showing you love and different things like that?
Shit, I ain't gonna lie, I put in that work, you know what I'm saying? Before, like when I am in the streets and I ain't in jail, you know, I'm working, you feel me? So niggas fuck with me because I.
But a good thing you haven't been to jail, back to jail.
Nah. But I been on 2 Josephs since I've been rapping, so,
right.
You feel me? So like, you know, every time I come home, I hit the ground running harder than I was before I came. So it like a lot of niggas be showing me love and niggas know I keep it real. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck with me, I fuck with you. So I don't never fuck up no relationships. I just keep my shit, you know, growing with the streets. So the streets gonna vouch for me, you feel me?
Okay. So like, you know, as soon as you came home, you know, hey, but God bless the dead, but you know, hey, but you showed like a lot of love to like BTY youngin. And like, you know, hey, like, I wanna know, how did you first actually hear about, you know, BTY?
My partner, Feet. Them niggas like, you know, like, they like brothers, you know what I'm saying? So when I was locked up, he told me like, you know, that he been fucking with him with the music and shit, and I was like, shit, he like, that nigga remind me of you. So when he say that, I'm like, shit, well, I fuck with him. If you fuck with him, I fuck with him. And then he just started reaching out to me when I got in work release, When I got the work release, we started running it on the phone and shit, FaceTiming and shit, and he just kept a nigga name alive. So when I touched, you feel me, we linked, did a couple records and shit, and not too long after that, he got killed.
Right, yeah. Hey, but you actually had, like 2 friends that actually got killed the same week.
Zoe got killed a week before him, on my birthday.
So, you know, so like, it's like boom, and so like, soon as that happened, but I saw you actually go, like harder with the music. Yeah. You started dropping music videos and everything like that.
Yeah, you know, I ain't gonna lie, like, I was on parole too, so I couldn't really go as hard as I really wanted to or was supposed to, because like I know them bitches be on my trail from previous incidents and shit. So I kind of like took a back seat for a little while. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to really just get my shit together, like on a personal level. You feel me? Spending time with my family and shit. So just riding that shit out, because I ain't had that long left. So I just rolled that shit out so it won't be no complications when I do. You know what I'm saying? Start back up. But now I'm at the ass, you feel me?
Hey, but it's time to work, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Trail.
Like, with that being said, like, do you have any projects coming up?
I ain't got no name or no projects. I'm just really finna just throw some of these singles out there right now, like, just to get my feet wet, you feel me? Cause like, it's a whole new different approach, you know what I'm saying? Like nigga on, you know, the game changed like every 6 months, so you gotta get, you know what I'm saying, gotta get in where you fit in and put that shit together the right way. Everything about timing now, you feel me?
Okay. So, like, as far as being a music artist, tell us, I'm like, what separates you, I'm like, from other artists?
I mean, every nigga talking about the same shit, you feel me? So, like, you gonna hear the same shit, but nigga know who the real ones is, you feel me? Like, that what separate me from any nigga like I'm me, you feel me? And a lot of niggas trying to be what the niggas who don't get the most notoriety is, you feel me? So like, you know, that what separate me from niggas. Like, niggas know who you is, nigga know where you from, nigga know what you about, nigga know what up with you feel me? So they gonna fuck with your music harder, you feel me?
Okay. So tell us, I'm like, what did you actually, I'm like, enjoy most about being a music artist? And tell us what you actually, I'm like, hate about being a music artist.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really hate nothing about this shit, cause like when you sign up for this shit, you gotta know what come with it, you feel me? Like, that's like saying you in the streets, you can't hate nothing about the streets. If you in them, you gotta accept what come with that shit. But what I do love about the rap game is you get to travel and meet so many motherfuckers from other places that relate to you. You feel me? Like, that's the most, you know, like, that's the real motivation. For any rap nigga that really do this shit, 9 times out of 10, that motivation come from that love from, you know, just seeing your fans and motherfuckers fucking with you, you feel me? So that's like the funnest thing about that shit.
Okay. So tell your fans something about you that you don't show on like your social media.
Shit. It's a lot of shit I don't show on my social media though. Like a nigga be cool and like nigga like to be joking and shit, you feel me? Like, you know, I am a comedian on a slick, so they might not know that, but you know, that's some shit they might not know.
Okay, so like being from Baton Rouge, do you feel like other Baton Rouge artists actually support each other?
I mean, to a certain degree, like the ones that fuck with each other, I ain't even gonna sit up here and lie. Like, if a nigga fuck with each other, they gonna support each other. But if they don't fuck with each other, they ain't gonna support each other. And 9 times out of 10, like, it's always an issue before a nigga take off. Niggas be having issues and shit, so you don't expect them to support each other, you feel me? But yeah, like niggas support each other if they fuck with each other.
Okay. And so tell us, how did you actually come up with your name?
Well, my middle name Ray, you know what I'm saying? And like, I had to hang in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Hustling, fucking with all the fiends and shit. And like, they like, man, you act like a Vic, like an older nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Just having like an older mentality. I always hang around older niggas, so that's what they just start calling me. You know what I'm saying? They just put that shit together, Ray Vicks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so like being able to travel, and be like, what you, and be like, tell us, I'm like, what was your craziest, I'm like, experience being on the road? Like before being a music artist.
Man, we asked him. I could think about shit. One time I was at a motherfucking show and I was performing and I was with a group of niggas. They must was beefing with another nigga, with some more niggas. And I'm performing this shit. And then after I get through performing, nigga in the picture booth area like, Vicks, you know, take a picture with us, you feel me? I'm like, shit, bet, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fucking with who fucking with me, so I go snap up with the niggas and shit. But the whole time they beefing with the niggas who brought me out there. And everything, you know, shit just get gangster in the club. I ain't even gonna say no more after that shit just got gangster, you feel me? And I was like, oh yeah, these niggas thugging like in real life. You feel me? Like inside the club type shit. So I'm like, oh yeah, this some crazy shit. And that was like one of my, like when I first started off, I was like, I knew this shit was real. Like when you know, you gotta be aware of your surroundings, boy. Right. Shit got gangster.
Facts.
And that rock, yeah.
Okay.
That rock.
And so, I'm like 3 years from now, I'm like, where do you see your music career going?
Man, I can see myself shit, just elevating and shit, like taking the shit that I learned in the game and applying it with others and shit, helping them get on. Cause I ain't, I want to see other motherfuckers get on. Like, I just got an ear for talent. Like, if I fuck with your music and I feel like you loyal, shit, I'm gonna give you all the game I have. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like to see, like motherfuckers getting on.
Okay. So tell us, I'm like, what's next for you? But do you plan on, like, signing artists, dropping merch?
I mean, at this point, yeah, I'm just really focusing on just branding my new brand, the CMR brand, just getting that shit out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I could just, you know, maximize all the way. Like, I'm just gonna get the brand right now.
Okay. Also, and I'm also, but last but not least, I'm gonna tell everybody, I'm like, what can they find you on social media and just other like music platforms?
Shit on Instagram at Real Ray Vicks, and shit, that's it. That's all I be on is that gram. I got a Facebook and shit, but you know, I normally be on the gram and YouTube, Spotify, you know, any social, any platform out there, you can catch me on that bitch. Yo.
All right, we done.
All right.
Nolazine, make them scream. Nolazine. Make them SCREAM. Scream. Nolazine, make them scream. You heard me.